Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Alright, in this video I'm going to share with you my thoughts about a question that was sent to me. It is regarding office politics and gossipy colleagues and backstabbing, backstabbing colleagues, kind of a toxic environment and what to do about it. Alright, so watch this video and do give me your thoughts, and whether you agree or disagree with what I have to say, let me know. In case you're new to my channel, my name is Loy Macedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, also Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, and people book my services when they want to take one-to-one coaching, consulting, advice, suggestions for personal or professional problems and issues. Okay, I have 7,000 videos. You can check them out and see what's my thought process. So I received this message from this guy. I'll just summarize his problem. It seems in his company, his colleagues are unprofessional, they are gossipy, he doesn't get along with them, someone is bitching about him to the management, what else? And he hates the fact that they carry tails and he just doesn't get along with them. Okay, so he was asking me, what to do. So I told him I'll make a video and share because there are quite a number of points. See, first and foremost is whenever anyone complains to me about someone else, always remember that a person will, when they have a problem with someone, they are the good guy, the other person's a bad guy. In their story, they are the hero, they are the good person. And the person who is against them is evil, is wrong, is doing everything, off the books. But then the question is, are you really a nice person? Are you really likable? Which is more believable? It's like there's something wrong with you or there's something wrong with the entire world. So many times I've encountered people, like even females, when they complain about their wife. My boyfriend is, he's shouting, screaming, irritating, he's abusive, he's this, he's that. And they say, oh, I love him so much, I take care of him, I'm very understanding. So they portray themselves as saint and their partner as evil when they have relationship issues. But then once you get to know the person, you realize, man, this person is so irritating and person claims to be loving, but it's not love, it is being hyper-possessive and, you just can't tolerate that individual. How many girls I have dated where they would speak bad about their ex and say, he beat me, he abused me, he shouted at me, screamed at me, he didn't love me. And then when, I started dating them, I kind of realized why their boyfriend wanted to shout, hit, beat or scream at them. In my case, I never was violent. I would just break off with the person. I was like, no wonder. So people generally don't see their own faults. So now when you are in an organization, you don't like your boss, you don't like majority of your colleagues, which one sounds more probable? That there's something wrong with them, individually all of them, or there's something wrong with you? I mean, which one sounds easier to believe? Maybe they are okay as a group, they have common values. You're the one who is the black sheep. So then if that is the case, then the only solution is either you comply and change and adjust to them, because anyway they are not going to adjust and change to you, or you leave the organization and go find another one. Sometimes when people tell me, oh, my boss is like this, or my colleagues are like this, and I said, okay, then change your job, no? No, but where will I find an all? So that, you can't have everything, right? So you keep searching, and when you get, you change. But until then, learn to adjust, no? Whole world can't be adjusting to you. And see, with regards to, oh, he's gossiping about me to my boss. If you do your job properly, you do your work properly, you take everything in writing, okay? There's a written documentation that proves how much you have worked, what you have completed. Then who can speak against you, man? But if you are like, you don't do your work properly, obviously, then you have something to worry about, right? It's, look, I'll give you my example. I couldn't get along in the corporate world. I always had some reason or another. Either people were fake, or, people were gossipy, or I didn't get along with this person or that person, or this person had an ego, I was to keep blaming everyone. But after many years of constantly doing this, I had to face facts. And the fact is, there's nothing wrong with other people. There's something wrong with me. I couldn't get along with people. I was irritating. I didn't fit into the values. I was a rebel. I wanted things to go my way. And then when I was able to identify that, it came down to, okay, so then which organization should I join? Who should I report to? What kind of environment do I want? What kind of position that I want? See, once you're realistic now, and you are, like they say, true to yourself, automatically you will find solutions. But simply passing on the blame or the buck to others and saying they are at fault, he is an asshole, he is gossipy, he is this, he is that. Everyone can't be bad. Then what? You're perfect. That is why sometimes when I speak to my clients, I ask them, let's start with you. What are your drawbacks? What are your limitations? Are you the number one employee in the company? Are you the hardest working? Are you the one with the maximum results? Is your management satisfied with your performance? Okay, so first start with you. And then we focus on your colleagues. Okay, your colleagues. Okay, they are lazy, or, you can't get along with them. How many years have they been in the company? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? Okay, if they have been more than you and they can get along, means the problem is not them, the problem is you. They get along with the company, you don't get along. So the problem is with you, no? And last but not the least, what I tell people is, see, listen, you're not going to the office to make friends. You're not there to have someone like you. Focus on getting the job done. The reason why you were given the job or the contract was for certain value that you offer them. You have to give them certain results, measurable, quantifiable, results like, okay, you will get this much in sales. Okay, you will complete this much of work. Agreed. No organization is perfect, no boss is perfect, no, even colleagues, many of them we don't like. But then, if you're really suffering so much, you really can't get along, then find another job, no? I know it's not easy, but it's like searching for a life partner. Nothing is easy. But remember, just passing on the blame to others and blaming everyone but yourself is not going to help you. You have to do a lot of introspection. You have to look within yourself and ask yourself, where am I wrong? What is my mistake? Where can I change? One final bit that I'll leave you with. If you have been in an organization for more than a few months, most probably your impression, your brand, the opinion about you, it'll all be solidified. You can't change it. And especially if you're in a company for a couple of, at least more than a year, people are not going to change their opinion about you unless, of course, you do something so drastic that they start liking you or become good friends. Like I know this one company where this boss and this female, they never got along. So she was my client. So I used to always tell her, okay, fine, let's figure out how to make him like you. She used to do her work properly. She was very hardworking. So one fine day, she found out through the clues that he has a pet, a dog, and she also had a dog. So she started talking to him about dogs and all that, and magically, he started opening up how much his dog meant to him and all that. And when he had to go for a holiday, he even gave his dog to her care, and she looked after it very well. And ever since, they became okay. They didn't have a problem. So, like those rare occasions, fine. One of the other organizations where this guy and the senior boss, not his boss, but his boss's boss, had a very bad opinion of each other. And this client of mine, he was into public speaking. So one day, he was invited to this formal event to give a presentation, which I worked with him. After the presentation, lo and behold, he was surprised to see his boss's boss there, and his boss was very impressed with him. And that changed the opinion. So there can be these rare occasions, or even, let's say, a hobby. I know, this is not my client, but this female, she joined, she never got along with her boss, but she was into, athletics, that is like Muay Thai, boxing, karate, all these martial arts. And, because she had given, hey doggy. Oh. So because she was into this for a couple of years, she was slightly senior. And lo and behold, one fine day, she used to also train people. One fine day, her boss came into the gym. And, and he was shocked to see her. At first he was embarrassed, he wanted to leave. But she treated him nicely, and ever since, he has been very nice to her because she trains him like he is under her. Like she's the boss there in the gym. And he's the boss in the office. Now they get along extremely well. Like she helps him with his goals and all that. So you need to figure out ways and means that way. But if that is not there, there's no way to figure out a common interest or common hobby or passion. Or even, I have done this. This particular owner of this company used to hate me. I always wanted to crack into this company. And but because I was involved in public speaking training and all that, I was to train children. Guess what? I found out that this guy's children, like the children I was training in a particular club for public speaking, his children were there. And next thing you know, he picked up a conversation with me. Initially, he was slightly uncomfortable, I could make out. And then he started to tell me. I started giving him feedback, positive feedback, and areas to improve for his children. I was honest. I didn't kiss his ass, nothing. And he was very happy that I took genuine interest in his kids, and I was helping other kids because he was into charity as well. And ever since, he didn't end up giving me big business or anything, but our relationship improved. So if you can do all these things, fine. But if this is not there, this option is not available, then the only option is for you to change your job, no? See, remember, it's very easy to blame the whole world. Take responsibility, take charge of your life. You be the boss. And you tell yourself, whatever is happening is my fault. How can I make a change happen? And when you put your foot down that way, I'll tell you, you will see change. You will see improvement. You will find results. Why? Because you're taking charge of your life. So my only advice to you, my suggestion or solution is take charge of your life. Do the best of what you can. Explore all possible solutions. But in the end, if nothing works out after trying and trying and trying, then it's high time you make a change. Because maybe sometimes the best thing is, go elsewhere. Elsewhere where you're appreciated and where things work out better. Alright? Hope this added value. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. It's me signing off. You guys take care.